Wait, what? Panic, look up? Wait, why am I looking up? Yo, there is no way the fruit is that high up in the sky. I don't know why, but today I got a really good feeling about getting a massive fruit. So recently I opened a bunch of ancient seed packs and I got all the seeds. Actually, the only one I haven't gotten yet is a fossilized seed. I mean, eventually I'll get it because I do craft ancient seed packs every single day I'm on. But in today's video, I'm going to be exploring the brand new horned Dinoshroom that came out in the recent update. No, I know what you guys are going to say. Wait, that's a legendary seed. It's not going to be that good for money. But there's actually a very good reason why I think is going to be one of the best seeds from this update. And the main reason why I think it's a very good seed, it's classified as a prickly fruit. And if you guys know what a prickly fruit is, it means the blood hedgehog is going to be the key element here. And if you guys know me, you know I have a bunch of blood hedgehogs, at least like 20 spread out through my accounts. Well, I guess that does not matter because trading is still disabled after like, well, 4 days. It might be even longer, maybe like 2 weeks. And before I forget, just like last video, I'm going to do a giveaway for this fruit as well. So same thing, comment down below Dino and your Roblox username right next to it, and then I'm gonna spin the wheel and give it to 10 different people. So make sure you subscribe to get notified when it goes up. And of course, every time you want to make a really big fruit, you have to put down all your sprinklers, all 4 of them. And I just realized something about the advanced sprinkler. It doesn't really make your fruit bigger. However, you still got to use the advanced sprinkler every time you do this method, because the advanced sprinkler could definitely help you get the golden or rainbow mutation on your fruit. And I think it's really cheap to use, like 50k or something like that. And like I said a little bit earlier, I'm gonna be using my blood hedgehogs. Now, the only bad thing about it, on this account, I only have 5 of them. So since I only have 5 of them on this account, I'm gonna use my toucans as well. Now, the toucans only work on tropical fruit, not prickly fruit at all. The only reason I'm using them because I have the space in my garden, so they won't work at all. Or will they? I'm also gonna plant 3 seeds to increase my chances of getting a really big fruit. And if it doesn't get really big, I'm just gonna collect it and try again until I get a really massive one. Also, keep in mind when doing this method, you cannot leave the server because the blood hedgehogs will not work. We should be getting our first Dinoshroom really soon. Yo, what the? Oh my, it's actually becoming a really big fruit. You know a fruit is gonna be really big when you gotta zoom out all the way just to even see it. But I'm telling you right now, these fruits could be really big, like way bigger than this, I'm pretty sure. But of course, before I move on, I'm gonna wait for the other 2 to grow real quick. And then after that, I'm gonna decide if I should keep them or try again. Most likely try again. The fact that 2 out of the 3 Dinoshrooms got the golden mutation is actually pretty crazy. Now, as you can see, one of them is really big, but the other 2 are a decent size. But keeping them could be a hard choice because I know they could get much bigger than this, so I think I'm gonna use the magnifying glass. Yeah, looking at the biggest one, you could sell it for 239 million shekels, so kind of a hard choice to make. Alright, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna keep this fruit and use the other 2 I did plan to try to get an even bigger one. And whichever one is the biggest one out of the 3, I'm gonna use that one for the video. Yo, look at this one, look how big it is. Oh my, what is my luck right now? We might get the biggest one in the whole game. Like, the thing I'm standing on right now is the base of the fruit. It's gonna get even bigger. Oh, I cannot wait for this to finish growing. Wait, what? Panic, look up? Wait, why am I looking up? Yo, there is no way the fruit is that high up in the sky. I've actually never seen this in the entire time I've been playing Grow a Garden. Like, I'm not even joking. If you could manage to get on top of the fruit, you could touch the sun. Literally. Oh yeah, I'm 100% gonna be using this fruit because there's no way I'm gonna get an even bigger one. But could you imagine if I had 8 blood hedgehogs instead of 5? Yo, man. Why is trading disabled? Why? I knew the minute I put the magnifying glass on it and I saw 131 million shekels, it was gonna be really big. But definitely not that big. So I think now the obvious choice is gonna be to delete the other 2 and keep the really big one for the video. Alright, check this out. I just remembered I could go first person and get a way better view. Like, what am I looking at? It's literally about to touch the sun. Have you guys ever seen a fruit so big it doesn't render the entire thing? Like, what? And honestly, if anybody knows how I could climb this massive fruit to get to the sun, let me know. So we have the first mutation of the video is going to give us a value of 658 million shekels. And that's just off 1 mutation so far. The sandstorm just happened and I got the sandy mutation. Look at that. So with sandy and twisted is 922 million shekels, almost 1 billion off 2 mutations. And now I'm going to spray the burn mutation because we need 5 for rainbow mutation. And with the burn sandy twisted mutation, the value goes up to 1.3 billion shekels. Wow, we are making some crazy progress. And we also spray the cloud touch mutation and now the value is 1.8 billion shekels. I just have a really good feeling our fruit might be over 500 billion shekels. But now we need 2 more for the rainbow mutation, so let me try to find some more. I think to make it way easier, I'm going to use the sea turtles and wasps to get the extra mutation. And also check this out, I'm going to be using the honey sprinkler, but I don't think it's going to be possible. Now the main issue with sprinklers, for it to work, it has to be in the radius wherever you planted the seed. So if you place it right next to the actual fruit, it's not going to work at all. And that is going to be the exact reason why I'm going to use the bear bee for this situation. If you guys don't know, the bear bee does the same thing as the honey sprinkler. It gives you the honey glaze mutation. And I'm not going to lie, I was actually really happy when I got this this a long time ago. So once I get 2 more mutations, I'm gonna start getting the rainbow one. And then after that, we're gonna see the full potential of the horned Dinoshroom. And it's gonna happen any second now, and boom, we got the rainbow mutation. And looking at the value, 6.5 billion shekels. Oh my, almost 6.62. Like, look how much money that is for one mutation. Now that I think about it, could you imagine how much money rainbow is on a candy blossom this big? It's gotta be at least 50 times the price, because anything less, no way. And the cool thing about it, if you look at the sky, it's also changing colors. I just can't believe how high up it is. I'm gonna put down our very first mutation besides rainbow, and it's gonna be chocolate. And with chocolate, it brings the value up to 13.1 billion shekels off of 2 mutations. Yo, there's no way, dog. Let's see what the bird mutation, and now is gonna be 32.9 billion shekels. Yo, I'm telling you, the ceiling for this in terms of money is gonna be so high up. And you guys also have to remember, I'm gonna do a giveaway for this fruit as well. Just make sure you guys comment down below Dino with your Roblox username to be in the giveaway. And of course, I'm gonna post the winners in the community tab. Alright, let's see. Next mutation is gonna be the Cloud Touch mutation. And it's gonna get even crazier. I just know it. I can't wait to see. So now with the Cloud Touch mutation, it goes up to 59.2 billion shekels. We are like 2 mutations away from getting 100 billion shekels on this, I'm telling you. Oh, I almost forgot to put the night staff. I'm actually kind of surprised how early the Mule event started. I ain't gonna lie, this night staff gets you the Mule mutation pretty fast. I'm just so excited to see how much money we made off of this Mule mutation. And we made in total 65.8 billion shekels. Alright, I think now we need 2 more mutations, because one more is not gonna be enough. I just realized I ran out of chilled spray, so I gotta make one. And wow, I forgot, it actually costs you 1 godly sprinkler. I think really soon I gotta use my mole pest to farm godly sprinklers. And I'm telling you guys right now, to this day, the mole is a very good source for godly sprinklers, actually sprinklers in general. And you get a bunch of lightning rods at the same time. But I'm not really sure if you get them now, because they're not in the store anymore. As you guys know, after like the last 2 updates, we gotta craft lightning rods instead. In the future, I'll let you guys know if it works or not. Alright, now to put down my best pets, the chicken zombie, the disco bee, the macaw, and everything else. And from this point on, we just have to wait now for the passive abilities to work. And that could take between less than 1 hour up to like maybe 9 hours. Definitely the worst one to try to get is going to be the Zombify mutation, because that chicken zombie fails pretty often. Oh, I think he's stuck. The turtle's stuck up here. I'm still wondering why half of the fruit is still missing. It would have looked so much cooler if it was like attached together. And then at that point, I could have walked all the way up to the sun. Finally, I just got the pollinating mutation, and now the value is at 79 billion shekels. Oh, before I forget, I gotta put down some star collars. I'm actually trying to get as close as possible to the center, and I think this is close enough, because the star collar actually has a really big radius. In my last video, I actually thought the celestial mutation might be disabled, but I just have high hopes we actually might get it on this fruit, because if we actually get it on this fruit, we might make a lot of money with that, because if we combine disco or celestial on any fruit, the value is going to be sky high, literally. With the tanning mirrors, we might be actually pretty cooked. The radius for this one is actually way smaller, but now we got to find a way to get close to the middle. Maybe a little bit later, I'll find the way to glitch underneath the fruit to get to the center, because right now, the way they're placed are not going to make any difference. Oh, perfect. Just in time, we got the wet and honey glaze mutations. And with both of them now, the value is 112 billion shekels. And even to this moment, I've yet to get the most expensive mutations. And also, I just got the chilled spray, so now we get the frozen mutation. And with that mutation, it's going to boost that money by 10 times. And now for the moment of truth, we're going to see it with the frozen mutation. And the value is going to be 164.7 billion shekels. And what's even crazier is very possible to get 8 more mutations. But I think the 2 difficult ones to get for this fruit is going to be the Bloodlit and Celestial mutation. I'm not really worried about Bloodlit, I'm more worried about Celestial, because I'm pretty sure right now Celestial gives you the most money in the game. Wait, I think we got the Windstroke mutation. Yeah, we did. And now the value for the fruit is going to be 171.3 billion shekels. And now I found a better place to put my tanning mirrors. It's right underneath the fruit. Basically, if you go first person, you can kind of like squeeze yourself underneath fruits and seeds. And I think it's going to work just fine. We're going to get that sun-dried mutation. You guys have to check this out. We finally got the shock mutation. And I just know before looking at it, we made a lot of money off of it. And now the total value for this fruit is going to be 823.5 billion shekels. We're so close to making this fruit 1 trillion. And I think it's going to happen really soon. The minute I get Zombified or Disco mutation is going to be over. Oh, I almost forgot to put the Amber mutation on this fruit. And it brings the value up to 882.8 billion shekels. Yo, I just went to go check out the box you get from the Amber mutation. Look how big it is. Like, no joke, that box is literally covering the entire sun radius. I'm actually surprised my game hasn't crashed or lagged me out yet, because normally stuff like this in other games that are really big makes you lag like crazy. But I guess not. I guess Grow Garden is goated. Wait, what? How is the value 1.4 2.4 trillion shekels. Like, what just happened? I was AFK for some time. Oh, I got the sun-dry mutation. Wow, it gave me that much money? So I went from 800 billion to 1.4 trillion. What is the multiplier on the sun-dry mutation? It must be really crazy. You see, I didn't think it'd make that much of a difference, but I'll accept it. I decided to take a little bit of a break from Grow Garden, so I just stood here for the most part. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I've been playing a lot in the past few days. But even though I'm trying to get more mutations, I'm still trying to get that T-Rex. Wait, what? Are you guys seeing this? I'm at 2.5 trillion shekels. Oh, that's why I got the Paradiso and Zombified mutation and Disco. Wait a minute, how long was I gone for? There's no way these mutations happen back to back to back. I've been literally standing here the entire time and they kept on failing. Hey, I just got another Cappy, nice. I think right now I have like 6 or 7, so I need one more for 8. Actually, you just need 7, I forgot. Because you need 1 slot for the other pet you're trying to boost. Wait, whoa, what are those stars? I've never seen those before. That has to be something new because that's the first time I'm seeing them. Oh, what? Look at the value. I'm almost at 3.3 trillion shekels. And how? What did I get? Oh, I got the Celestial mutation. Oh my, I didn't think it was possible, but I got it. At the moment, I have only 15 mutations. That's actually pretty crazy. Yo, the giveaway for this fruit is actually gonna be amazing. But I think now to get 1 more mutation, I'm gonna give it maybe 5 more hours. Because no exaggeration, I've been playing for at least 17 hours. And I feel like at this point, getting the Bloodline mutation might be a little bit more rare. But if we get it, I'll get it. If not, I'll be fine. Because realistically, all I needed was Celestial mutation. And I'm pretty happy with that alone. Yeah, so far, no luck on the Bloodline mutation. But honestly, I think that's good enough for me. So now I'm gonna tell you guys all the mutations I got on this fruit. So we got Rainbow, Celestial, Windstruck, Burnt, Shock, Chocolate, Paradiso, Amber, Zombified, Honey Glaze, Frozen, Moonlit, with the value of 3.2 trillion shekels. I can't wait to use all my raccoons on this and start doing giveaways. And I think with this one, I'm gonna give away way more. But yeah, definitely this one was my favorite seed to use. The Horn Dinoshroom is actually amazing. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got for today. Make sure you guys enter the giveaway because it's gonna happen really soon. But yeah, if you enjoyed today's video, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.